Boys, I may have found the best settings in Apex Legends. Alright, so the first setting we're going over is our gameplay. So on the interact prompt style, I have that on default. The button hints on cross damage feedback X with shield icon. The damage numbers, stacking, and the rest of this is pretty much default, I think. If you guys need to, just go ahead and pause the video so you guys can go ahead and hop in my settings if you guys are wanting these. And for the colorblind mode, I have that off. I just like the way it looks without it. Onto the mouse and keyboard. I play on 2.9 sensitivity with 400 DPI. And then the ADS is 0.9. And then I have the per object, the ADS sensitivity off. And then for the move forward, I have W and then up on the scroll wheel so I can do tap strafes, and jump I have on space and down on mouse wheel, just because that's the way I want to jump and it's just easier for me. Crouched on C. Everything else is pretty much normal besides like a few things like the ultimate, the tactical ability, inventory, and yeah, I think everything else is pretty much default. I don't use controller, so I will not be going over controller. So for the video, we have on the display mode, we have full screen. And then we have 16:9, which is native, and then 1920 by 1080p, 50% brightness, 110 FOV. The FOV ability scaling is that enabled, and the sprint view shake minimal. Alright, and now onto the advanced video options. We have VSync disabled, the video reflex enabled plus boost, the adaptive resolution FPS target 0. I have that on TSA, the streaming budget very low. Everything still looks the same, even if you were to put this up on medium. We're gonna put this one in perspective here. Looks maybe a little more vibrant. Then we go back to very low. My opinion, looks the same. The texture filtering anastrophic 2x. I have this on disabled. Low, low, low. Disabled, disabled. Low, low, disabled, and low. And then on for the audio, I have master volume 44, but that's just because of my mic volume is pretty much to the max already, so just talk, all that. Sound effect volume 61, dialogue 48, no music. I don't know why that's on 1. Pretty much everything else is off there. What else? I guess that's pretty much it for the settings. One other thing I can show you is go in depth on this, I guess. So, well, I guess what we can do is come over here to the quality one. Put this on medium. Looks the same still. Drops frames. Not useful for me. What is it? Oh, that one. The sun shadow coverage high. I'll put that on high for you guys, and the detail, put that on high. I don't see much point in that one. The volumetric lighting, put that enabled, and the shadows, put that enabled. Once again, no point for me at least. Just drop strength for me. And then we'll put these all on medium just to see if there's anything. Not really much of a difference for me. Also on that one, put them up on high. Once again, not my first pick. And then we'll check out this one. We'll put this up on 16. I do not see difference once again. Yeah, I mean, it looks maybe a little different, but I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to stick with the 2x on that. The anti-aliasing will make a big difference. I mean, everything kind of just looks more pixelated and does not look very good at all, if you cannot tell. So if we could pick up a gun over here, you can kind of tell when it's just, I mean, just look at the camo on it. And then we'll put it back on. Yeah, big difference there. So if you guys want an actual in-depth tutorial, not in-depth tutorial, but a reasoning why I actually picked this sensitivity, it is just because Shroud uses 450. I tried out 450, 2.9, a little too high for me, but I tried 400 DPI with 2.9, and it actually feels very, very good for me. The ADS sensitivity, just personal preference. I have a harder time controlling recoil for some reason, and this just made it a lot easier for me to aim. Obviously the mouse acceleration, you have that off. There's no point of having that on, because if you were turning right now, it would randomly just be turning faster for no reason, which there's no point in having that. Mouse invert, I don't even know why you would even think about having that on. That just makes zero sense to me at all. I have this on for some reason. I don't know. I just been playing with it on. And then also, if you guys want the auto sprint on, obviously, go ahead and do that. But for me personally, I would rather just hold sprint so I have full control over my sprinting abilities. And then the double sprint, obviously, once again, personal preference, I have that off, but completely up to you. Minimap rotations on, faded. Honestly, I've been debating on changing this to both. I mean, it kind of looks a little more clean. It literally just... See, it shows like... I'm pretty sure what it does. It shows your armor and then your actual thing right here. So it actually shows right here a show combined of for all the damage and floating numbers for each event. So basically, whenever you break armor, it'll show your damage and then plus your regular, I guess. But yeah, that is going to be today's video. I appreciate you guys and love every single one of you guys for watching the whole video. If you guys are new to the channel, please make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to just hit 50 subs. I'm one off. Yeah. See you guys in the next one.